Good things come to those who wait, but waiting means staying where you are, and you were meant for more. At Itawamba Community College, you can earn an affordable degree, certificate, or credits to transfer to a university for a fraction of the cost of most colleges while having the experience of a lifetime. Summer and fall orientation registration is underway, and spots are filling up fast. Don't wait. Apply today. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Renaissance Rewards Extra is the checking account that checks all the boxes. Roadside assistance? Check. Cell phone insurance? Check. More than 400,000 local shopping discounts? Check. Up to $25 per month in ATM refunds and a great rate? Check. All in an easy-to-use mobile app. To open an account or find out more about Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking, go to renaissancebank.com or visit us at any of our more than 190 locations throughout the South. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Good afternoon and welcome to another edition of the ICC Hour here on Super Talk Mississippi 101.9 FM. Thank you guys for tuning in for the ICC Hour. I'm Adam Gore, and we've got a full show coming your way this week. Of course, it's orientation and registration time at ICC, and we're going to talk with recruiter Taylor Tudor and kind of take you through the steps of orientation, what you can expect as a student, as a parent, how to get signed up. More importantly, we do have to get you to apply before you can get signed up for orientation, so we'll talk about that as well. Later on in the show, we're going to talk with Ms. Tina Gary and Holly Wheaton about the Early Childhood Education Program here at ICC. Very fun program. It's one that's close to my heart because that's what my mom did. Whenever she was teaching, she taught K-3 back in Calhoun County. So it's one of those that, we're going to learn a lot about that program today as well. When we wrap up the show, we're going to give you a virtual tour of ICC's Fulton campus. So it kind of gives you a feel of, if you've never been to campus, what you can expect to see, and kind of just takes you around and introduces you a little bit more to campus here in Fulton. Now, we talked about orientation. I do want to remind you of some upcoming orientation dates, and the next one being April the 16th on the Tupelo campus. Now, as I was recording this, there are only 20 spots remaining for that date, so you want to go ahead and get signed up for that at iccms.edu/orientation. Now, that wraps up April because the other dates in April are already filled, so none of those spots are available. Now, again, as of recording, there are only 8 spots open for the May 7th orientation back here in Fulton. So again, iccms.edu/orientation. Get signed up for that. Before you can do that, though, again, you have to apply. Apply.iccms.edu. Again, we got a full show coming your way here on the ICC Hour, so we're going to step away and take a break and come back with more right after this here on Super Talk Mississippi 101.9 FM.
My name is Neely Knott. I'm from Amory, Mississippi, and my major is elementary education. I'm here at ICC right now. I was a sophomore in high school, and I went through a really dark time. It was after Christmas break, and I just broke down to my parents, and I was like, I don't want to go back. And there was a lot of personal issues, family issues going on, and I needed just some time to myself. So I officially dropped out of high school and I started homeschooling. Started taking classes at the government complex in Amory with this woman named Joanne Borowski, and she is my angel. She helped me with so much. So after that, she set me up with Miss Emily, and we scheduled my GED, and then I enrolled in college here at ICC. And my major is elementary education, so we're working towards that right now. And what encouraged me to keep going was basically my parents. They have drilled college into my brain since I was starting school. And it wasn't for me at the time. I wasn't even thinking about it. I was thinking of an easier route, cosmetology school, stuff like that. And it kind of clicked to me that I really couldn't do what I loved and what I wanted to do without a degree. I want to teach first or second graders, and my main focus is English and reading right now, but I'd really be fine with teaching them anything. I would give them the advice to just keep going, it gets easier, and to reach out if you need the help. I know that I was struggling with getting applied and getting enrolled, and it was just an email away, the help was. So I would just say reach out, keep going, keep pushing, it's going to be okay.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
The outlook for overpriced pizza has never been better. Who's gonna stop us?
Sir, Little Caesars has the lowest price pizza delivered, guaranteed.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. Get $5 off your first delivery.
Pizza, pizza.
Parmesan, Asiago, and fresh mozzarella.
All this cheesing is rather pleasing.
Yep, tastes like $1 million.
Pepperoni cheeser, only $7.
Pizza, pizza.
Good things come to those who wait, but waiting means staying where you are, and you were meant for more. At Itawamba Community College, you can earn an affordable degree, certificate, or credits to transfer to a university for a fraction of the cost of most colleges while having the experience of a lifetime. Summer and fall orientation registration is underway, and spots are filling up fast. Don't wait. Apply today. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
And welcome back to the ICC Hour here on Super Talk Mississippi 101.9 FM. And as always, the ICC Hour is being brought to you by our friends at Renaissance Bank. Big time for the college right now, orientation going on, and we're going to talk to a specialist for the orientation, Ms. Taylor Tudor. Taylor, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. Now, before we get into the conversation, let everybody know who you are and what you do here at the college.
So my name's Taylor Tudor, like he said. I'm a recruiter at ICC on the Fulton campus.
All right, so orientation. Why is that so important for college?
Well, first of all, orientation is my favorite time of year. It's where kind of I get to see all of our hard work come into action. So I get super excited about orientation. The reason why it's so important for students, mainly because that's when they're going to actually get their class schedule. But they'll meet their advisor, get things taken care of, like a parking decal and their ID, and just get acclimated to the campus.
Yeah, and a lot of people may think, it's just orientation, but you do learn a lot. And the great thing that we do here at ICC, not only do the students learn a lot, but the parents learn a lot as well. So let's just talk about that. We're in the middle of orientation season right now. So before you can be I don't want to say orientated, but I guess that would be the correct word. But you do need to apply at ICC, and we encourage you to visit apply.iccms.edu. Is there anything else that you can know before looking towards orientation?
Definitely get the application in. When you check in for orientation, we're going to give you an information sheet that has everything that is not completed. So things that you don't have completed ahead of time are going to slow down the process and put you maybe behind, even going into that welcome session. So making sure that you have applied for admissions, you've activated your MyTribe account to get an ICC username and password, you've turned in your ACT scores and all of that. Those are things that you can do ahead of time. The only thing that can't be done before orientation is that final high school transcript, because that has to be sent after they graduate. Other than that, doing everything ahead of time is going to make the process go a lot smoother. And
if they have any questions on how to get that process started, or can you probably help them now as well, but how do they get that process started?
Definitely start with applying, and then once your application is processed, you activate your MyTribe. If you have questions, we do have an email address. orientation at iccms.edu for that, or even on our website, there's contact information there when you find it. But definitely go into the website, checking out all the things that need to be done before orientation.
Okay, so we're signed up for orientation. We got our date. What's going to be the next thing I need to do?
The next thing is we're going to send you information to your ICC email or even a personal account that you have about anything that you're lacking. So get those things turned in if you do. Other than that, when you show up to your session, I recommend getting there a little bit early so you can get checked in, take care of business if there's things you need to have taken care of, and then you will get a good seat at the welcome session and kind of start meeting new people. You may not even know it, but you could be meeting your roommate on the day of orientation if you don't have one yet. So getting there early, mingling with people, and get to know the orientation leaders.
Okay, so how long does orientation typically last?
So it seems like a lot, but it typically is going to last 3 to 4 hours because of all the things that we have to get taken care of. Parents and students get split up after the welcome session so that the parents are in a parent orientation so that they know how to pay bills and how they can get grades on their students, because it's very different in the college setting. Students will go to a one-on-one session with an advisor to make their schedule. They'll have a session with orientation leaders that are going to tell them, what is my tribe, what is Canvas, how do I reach my advisor, when do classes start, different things like that. But the longest part is going to be actually sitting down with an advisor. After that, they'll have an involvement fair with all of our clubs and organizations set up so that they can get information about that.
One thing I do like about orientation that you guys do is you do say it takes longer to meet with your advisor, but that is the most important part because we want to make sure you're in the right classes. We want to make sure you're reporting in the right direction. So just talk about that a little bit more in depth for those that it's a new world for them. They may not understand that part of meeting with their advisor and why it's so important.
So meeting with your advisor is absolutely the most important part of orientation to me because that is who is going to walk you through the rest of the semester. Your years at ICC, they're going to make sure that you're on track to graduate from here and to do what you wanted to do. I had a great advisor when I was in school here, Dr. Emily Tucker, who is phenomenal. I think our advisors do a tremendous job caring for the students and making sure they are on the right track for what they want to do after ICC. So that time with them, they're going to sit down one-on-one, which I think is one of the best parts about our orientation is they do get one-on-one time with an advisor, which kind of calms the nerves, makes them feel like they actually know someone on campus. So meeting with the advisor is a great part of orientation.
And you used an important word. It's a word that we use a lot here at ICC, care, because they do genuinely care. They want you to be at success in the classroom, whether it be student activities outside the classroom. So good choice of words on that.
Absolutely.
All right, so we've met with our advisors now. We've got our schedules. What else can we expect during the day?
During the day, you can expect a lot of excitement and a lot of friendly smiles for sure. There will be orientation leaders set up all over campus. There's going to be signs out so that no one gets lost. We're going to direct you where to go. If you need to meet with financial aid and scholarships, they're going to be available. Admissions is going to be there if you have ACT questions, different things like that. Any kind of business that needs to be taken care of, our offices are going to be open to help people get that taken care of.
Awesome. And we're talking with Taylor Tudor, a recruiter here at ICC, about orientation. So we kind of went through orientation there. Now the important thing are the dates. How can they find out about the dates? I know we had one, I believe, yesterday. I believe we have one coming up Friday. So just talk about the dates, where they can find them, and all that other information they need to get.
Right, so definitely the best place to find any information about ICC is going to be our website. iccms.edu/orientation is going to get you just the orientation dates and have a list of them there. You need your social and your birthday to sign up for those. They are capped at 120 as of now for students and parents to come, so those are filling up quick. So definitely get those in. We have morning sessions, afternoon sessions on Fulton and Tupelo campus, and even an evening session on the Tupelo campus as well.
And again, that's iccms.edu/orientation. And this is why it's important to get signed up as soon as possible. We talk about meeting with your advisors. Well, those good classes fill up fast. You don't like 8 o'clock classes? Well, guess what? If you wait till the end, you're going to get some 8 o'clock classes.
Right.
Okay, so orientation is a big part right now. But also, an interesting part for you guys has been recruiting period. Can't get back on campus like you normally have. but tours are back on campus here at ICC, and you guys have been busy. I've seen the golf cart zipping all around campus. So just tell everybody how they can set up a tour, and I'll ask some questions along the way about that as well.
Absolutely. We have been going 90 to nothing. Our tours have actually been more this year than they were last year, even given COVID and all the restrictions that we have. We do give tours face-to-face. We have a virtual option as well if that is better for you. But face-to-face, you're going to sit down with the recruiter, and they're going to make sure you have your business side taken care of. And if there's things that you need to do, people that you want to see, the tours are very tailored to the student. They are one-on-one with an Indian delegate, which is a current student with us, and they're going to tour you around campus. You can schedule those at tours.iccms.edu. We give them Monday through Friday from 9 to 4, and we welcome any and all tours and any kind of requests that you have.
Okay, so it could be a tour of, say, 5 classmates coming together. Mm-hmm. It can be a tour of a kid and their guardians, or a parent or grandparent, anybody like that as well?
Absolutely. We're even open for group tours as well. We have spaces big enough to spread out so that we can still meet with them, give campus tours. Tours typically are going to last about an hour and a half. The tour part is about 45 minutes to an hour, and we spend 30 minutes one-on-one with the tours as well. So it can be a group of kids coming together, seniors, juniors. We even have sophomores coming. We have people coming from all over different states. Just a couple days ago, I had someone from Missouri, someone from Michigan. So we get them from all over, and we welcome them.
And I'm a Notre Dame guy, so I will welcome Michigan people to campus either way. Well, Taylor, I appreciate your time today. Is there anything else we need to kind of go over? And again, for those that are wondering about the tours, it's tours@iccms.edu. And then, of course, it's iccms.edu/orientation. And don't forget, you got to apply before you can apply for orientation. But anything else that we can talk about that maybe get some people in, do some tours, or think about, or better yet, give them a sales pitch, come join the ICC family?
Absolutely. My favorite thing in the world is to talk about ICC. My job is easy because ICC sells itself. But I would say touring a college campus is going to make it or break it. So if you're undecided, or even if you just have no idea, tour those college campuses, including ICC. Give us a chance, because there's more here than what you think. Every single day, since I deal with tours, I get one of 3 things. Campus is bigger than I thought. You guys are really nice, or there's more to do than I thought. And all of those things are true, and it was true for me when I was a senior, which it was not that long ago.
Yes.
So definitely tour the campus, get a feel for it yourself, and there's always a place at ICC for everyone.
I think that's a great note to wrap up on there. Taylor, thank you for your time, and good luck with orientation, all the tours, and finishing up the school year.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more of the ICC Hour right after this.
Good things come to those who wait, but waiting means staying where you are, and you were meant for more. At Itawamba Community College, you can earn an affordable degree, certificate, or credits to transfer to a university for a fraction of the cost of most colleges while having the experience of a lifetime. Summer and fall orientation registration is underway, and spots are filling up fast. Don't wait. Apply today. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Today tastes like game day at home. Like assigned couch seating. Tastes like coffee table dining. And an ice-cold Coke to cool down the heat. It tastes like the game you've waited for all week with friends you've known your whole life. Today tastes like watching football is supposed to. and it never tasted this good. Coca-Cola. Together tastes better.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, roll Tribe!
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Hi, my name is Brad Crowder. I'm the Automotive Technology Instructor here at ICC. Our Automotive Technology program is a 2-year program. Students, upon successful completion, would attain an AAS degree, or Associate of Applied Science degree, also attain up to 18 industry-recognized credentials. Our program is nationally accredited through ASE Education Foundation. We're one of 5 programs in the state that hold that certification. Our facilities are second to none in the state. We have the latest technology, we have some of the best equipment, and late model vehicle trainers. So students that go through our program will attain the skills needed to be entry-level technicians. They'll learn how to diagnose, repair, and service all different vehicle systems on several different types of vehicles, also different makes of vehicles from past to present. So the methods of delivery in our training include, of course, lecture. We have a lot of web-based training. We have several training simulators that we do training on. And ultimately, we do a lot of work on live vehicles, such as this new hybrid Corolla. Job potential is great right now. There's a shortage of technicians all across the United States. Some of the related careers are lube technician, service advisors, automotive assembly plant workers, even own your own business. There's so many jobs out there, careers that you could potentially become a part of and be extremely successful. Salaries range anywhere from, on a lube technician, you're looking at probably around $23,000 a year, up to an experienced automotive technician would earn somewhere around $60,000 a year on average. We do have students out there now, or graduates that have gone into the industry with some years of experience under their belt now, earning as much as $100,000 or more per year. The type of student that we're looking for to go through this program would be students that honestly are willing to learn. Our industry is ever-changing. Cars change every year with new technology, new systems that need to be that you need to learn about and be able to diagnose and repair them properly. We're looking for students that are good analytical thinkers, that are problem solvers, that love a challenge, and also that just ultimately love working with their hands. That's what this is all about, because 80% of our program is taught hands-on.
And welcome back to the ICC Hour here on Super Talk Mississippi 101.9 FM. As always, the ICC Hour being presented to you by our friends at Renaissance Bank. Renaissance Bank, understanding you, visit renaissancebank.com. Now we're going to talk a fun side of the college, early childhood education. Am I saying that right?
That's correct.
All right, so ladies, before we get started, I'm going to let you introduce yourself, and we're going to talk a little bit about the program here and everything that's kind of going on.
I am Tina Gary, and I'm an instructor as well as the practice coordinator for the early childhood program.
And I'm Holly Whedon. I'm an early childhood education instructor and program director here at Itawamba Community College.
Okay, so let's get started by telling everybody what this program is and what they can learn about it, what students learn about it. So, and I'll kind of let y'all kind of bounce off each other.
Okay, I'll start. Our early childhood education technology program is a 2-year program that prepares students for a fulfilling professional career in early childhood education, spanning a variety of career options. So actually, our graduates earn an Associate of Applied Science degree, and they are prepared for careers as teachers in both public and private early childhood education programs. They are prepared to be a center director, and they're also prepared to go out and to teach as an assistant teacher in the public school system.
And then I guess the next question would be, so if a student applies for this, what can they expect on their end when it comes to the classrooms, and then I guess the on-hand learning would be the best way to call it?
Well, our program is an online program. However, when they get to their practicum courses, which are the 2 capstone courses, I guess you could say, for the program, they do spend 8 hours a week in a preschool classroom. We have 3 preschool classrooms here at Itawamba Community College. There are 2 on the Fulton campus, and there's 1 on the Tupelo campus. And our students can do their practicum hours in our classrooms. Now, our program is online so that if you already have a job teaching but you don't have your degree yet and you would love to earn your degree, you can work in your own classroom and take our online classroom work. And so that's one of the reasons that we went to an online format, is because we do have teachers that are working but don't have their degrees yet. But when they come into the practicum courses, that's where they really put into practice everything that they've learned throughout their coursework. They have to become the teacher. They have to actually think of activities. They have to look at the Mississippi Early Learning Standards, and they have to know the children in the classroom to know, let's say those children, they don't know who or what an author does, and they don't know what an illustrator does. And so part of that activity would be, as they're teaching them about the book, is they're going to reiterate, what does an author do? What does an illustrator do? And that's just one of the Mississippi Early Learning Standards that they put into practice. And on their second practicum, which is called Advanced Practicum, they really have to put it all. They are just like the teacher. The teachers in the classroom try to step back a little bit and let them have more of the hands-on experience of, this is my classroom, and this is my children, this is what I need to know, and I need to get them ready for kindergarten.
Yeah. And now, of course, we were talking off before the interview, and I talk about my mom. She taught in this realm, and I've always said it's not a job you seek out; it's a calling, because this group of you're molding young minds. So let's just kind of talk on a personal note for both of you. What does it feel like to knowing that not only you're shaping the minds of kids here now, but also the ones that are going to educate those kids, that are going to bring them and basically just get them started in life?
Well, I have a sign that I used to have in my classroom before we went online, and it's a cement truck, and it shows them pouring out the cement, and it says, early childhood educators are pouring the foundation for learning. And that's really what you're doing. It is so critical for young children to be exposed to good, developmentally appropriate practices. By the time you're in 3rd grade, you're supposed to be reading now, with the state of Mississippi. And so if children do not have a good foundation, they're behind when they start kindergarten. And so it is so important for not only them to have good early childhood experiences, but it is so important for our teachers, or the teachers that are with those children, to not only love them but want the best for them and want them to learn what they need to know to be successful in kindergarten.
Yes, teaching is a work of the heart. The salary is not the highest salary that you can earn. You can do many more things to earn a greater salary, but the intrinsic motivation and the joy that you have and you get from teaching, that is what is so rewarding. you're more than a teacher to these children. Oftentimes you are their, you're their mother, you're their friend, you're their nurse. So many children in today's society do not have the things that they need at home and in their community, and they come to school lacking, and you're their refuge for the day. They may not have food at home, and they come to school and they know that they can have breakfast and lunch, and that teacher's probably going to have an even extra snack to send home with them that day because she knows their situation. And so you're making a difference. Not only are you making a difference for today, but you're making a difference 10 years from now when that child goes to college, and 20 years from now when that child has their own children, because they remember what a difference you made. They remember that you care, and they remember how you treated them with respect and you encouraged them. And so that is what makes teaching such a joy. It's a calling.
It really is. And to go back as an example of that with my mom, one, it makes me feel old, but some of her kids come through ICC, and they always they don't refer to me as Adam. They're like, "Oh, you're Miss Sue's little boy," or "You're Miss," because that's how Mom always introduced me to the kids. And then some of them go on to have children, and Mom's no longer doing this, and they're like, "Man, I just wish Miss Sue was still teaching so I could send my kids to them." And that right there is exactly what you guys are talking about. It's just the fact that you're establishing this for them, but two, it's kind of, it's taxing, don't get me wrong. You've got a lot of unique personalities at that age, but it's just listening to them in the other room, and you can probably hear it over the broadcast right now. It's fun, it's energetic, and that's the reason why you say it's a calling. And so it's one of those that I do encourage people to visit iccms.edu to learn more about but also look into it to see, because this could be your calling, and this could be you making a difference in someone's life. What else do we need to talk about for the classes? I know we're kind of getting off track of what we were originally talking about, but where can they find out more information, and who do they need to contact if they're interested to get some more information?
When you go to iccms.edu, you can find the programs. We will be listed under Career Technical, and you'll find Early Childhood Education. Our contact information is there. At any point in time, if you want to just call anyone in the e-learning office, they can connect you to us. Ms. Gary or myself, we would be happy to talk with you. There are a lot of options as far as education. We even have people, say like your mom, who have a bachelor's degree and they've taught. They come back to us just to get certification hours in early childhood.
Okay.
The way that MDE has changed the requirements for their pre-K teachers, and so now their pre-K teachers are having to go back and get 12 hours of early childhood specific courses. I had a retiree just last week that is coming back to ICC because even though she's retired, she wants to work with early childhood, and she's got to come back and get some more hours. She has a bachelor's degree, maybe more, but she's got to get early childhood hours. So there's all kind of students that we can help.
And the good thing about that is, once again, it's online, so you work at your convenience, and two, it's affordable. And that's something big nowadays, that if you need to come back and get those hours, get places, things like that in line, ICC's here to help. So
you can begin in the fall, you can begin in the spring, either semester.
All right, before I let y'all go, any final thoughts or anything you would like to share? Maybe one final sales pitch to get somebody to look into your program here.
Well, I just, like this morning, and this kind of goes back to the impact that you have on children. As I'm walking in the door, one of our little boys in the classroom, he's like, "Miss Tina!" And he runs up to me and gives me the biggest hug. And, what better way to start your day than have an innocent child so ecstatic that you have arrived and that you're in his life.
Absolutely.
That's right. We want to help you get your start in early childhood education right here at Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
And find out more at iccms.edu, and we'll be back more of the ICC Hour right after this on Super Talk Mississippi.
Renaissance Rewards Extra is the checking account that checks all the boxes. Roadside assistance? Check. Cell phone insurance? Check. More than 400,000 local shopping discounts? Check. Up to $25 per month in ATM refunds and a great rate? Check. All in an easy-to-use mobile app. To open an account or find out more about Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking, go to renaissancebank.com or visit us at any of our more than 190 locations throughout the South. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
The outlook for overpriced pizza has never been better. Who's gonna stop us?
Sir, Little Caesars has the lowest price pizza delivered, guaranteed.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. Get $5 off your first delivery.
Pizza, pizza.
Parmesan, Asiago, and fresh mozzarella.
All this cheesing is rather pleasing.
Yep, tastes like $1,000,000.
Pepperoni cheeser. Only $7.
Pizza, pizza.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
Good things come to those who wait, but waiting means staying where you are, and you were meant for more. At Itawamba Community College, you can earn an affordable degree, certificate, or credits to transfer to a university for a fraction of the cost of most colleges while having the experience of a lifetime. Summer and fall orientation registration is underway, and spots are filling up fast. Don't wait. Apply today. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
My name is Rayma Mika. Originally from North Carolina, lived in Oklahoma, settling down now here in Mississippi. So I wanted to go back to school. It's been a goal of mine to go back to be more independent, self-reliant, but I knew I had to go get my GED. Working in retail has been really difficult, especially as you get older. It's not a position that you want to stay in forever. So I wanted to take those steps to further my career and secure my future. So I decided to go back to school, get my GED so that I can have something that's more sustainable long term. All my paralegal technology classes are online, so that's been really helpful as far as balancing work in home life and school life. My goals for the future are to be a paralegal so I can have that independency. Going back to school as an adult is pretty intimidating, so she really helped me, held my hand, encouraged me to keep coming back. And one of the times I hadn't been back for a long time. So she called me on the phone. She's like, "Where are you? We miss you," And it was really encouraging to know that, people really care about you. You're not just another student. So having her call me made me come back and finish my GED courses. And then the same day that I finished, I was like, okay, so what are my next steps to enrolling into college? Not really knowing if I was actually going to follow through with it. And they just literally took me by the hand and helped me take all those next steps, and which made it really easy. So I left there completing my GED and enrolled in classes that very same day. My advice would be just to do it, because time is passing no matter what, and you just want to go ahead and take those steps, even if you're working on one class at a time. Like I said, the staff was really helpful, and it makes the process less painful as well as the GED courses were free. So there's no reason not to do it. You don't have anything to lose.
Hey, what's up everybody? My name's Jordan Smith. I'm one of our recruiters here at Itawamba Community College. When you come on campus for a tour here in the David C. Cole Student Services Building, this is where you arrive and this is where we will get started. Here in this building, basically anything you would need as a service as a student is offered for you. Here on the bottom floor, we have the housing office, as well as the bookstore, post office, as well as the cafeteria, which we'll see here in a few minutes. Up these stairs right here behind me, this is where you'll find the advising, recruiting, financial aid, admissions, and the Foundation and Alumni Association office. There's plenty to see right here inside this building, so come on in and let's take a look around. Alright, so our first stop here will be the bookstore. Let's step inside here. Basically anything and everything ICC is at your disposal right here, whether it's all the numerous clothing options you see inside here, or maybe it's you forgot something you need for class, I need to pick up a Scantron for that class, whatever it may be, this is the place for you. And possibly the most important thing that you need to know is this is the home for the coffee shop right here. The grounds serving lots of Starbucks coffee options right side here. These ladies stay busy in here fixing up coffees all day long. Again, anything, everything ICC right here for you in the bookstore. Alright, so we're here inside the cafeteria now, inside the Student Services Building. Here on campus at ICC, we've got two separate dining options. So here in the cafeteria, you'll see a lot of options inside here, and then in a little bit, we'll see the grill over in the Student Activities Building. What we've got here is we've got a student here from ICC, Miss Emma Kate Sparks, and she's going to talk to us a little bit about everything this cafeteria has to offer.
Well, you can get here 3 meals a day. You can get breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And you can also get a very big variety of meals. You can get burgers, pizza, home-cooked meals. You can personalize a sandwich of your choice here at the deli, and we have salads and desserts.
You know, Emma Kate, there's not many places you can go to the cafeteria on a college campus and see the president inside here eating with his family.
Yes, I've seen the president several times here with his family, and he is very welcoming, and he makes this place very homey.
All right, we're going to have to get on out of here somewhere else, or I'm going to have to sit down and eat real quick.
All right, now that we've seen the CAF and everything in Student Services, let's head out on the golf cart and take a look around outside. So this is the Humanities Building. This is where you'll take every English, history, psychology, sociology, and foreign language. Also in this building is PTK, which stands for Phi Theta Kappa. It's an honor society only available to community college students. You have to have a 3.5 GPA to be invited in, and then maintain a 3.3 GPA. So let's go see a classroom. In here you can see the classroom, and our student-teacher ratio is 25:1, meaning for every one teacher there's about 25 students in the class with you. But in here, this is COVID style, so it's only half the class and they're 6 feet apart. But in a smaller classroom, you feel more comfortable to raise your hand and ask questions, and the teacher's going to know your name. So maybe you'll get a little bit more comfortable and feel at home here at ICC.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle Spencer and I'm a sophomore here at ICC, and I want to show y'all Chickasaw Hall. So the first thing I want to go by is you have to have an ID card to get in. So you scan it right here and then you can get in the dorm. And when you get in the hall, you're going to need your hard key to get in your room. So when you walk to your room and you get here, you're just going to unlock your room with your hard key, and then you're in. And this is Chickasaw Hall. This is our newest male dorm, and as you can see, it comes furnished with this brown furniture and cabinets and drawers, but it doesn't come with the bedspreads or the pillows and stuff, or the rug or these fluffy chairs. But you do have your own bathroom and everything, and then you got, each dorm has an RA and a resident manager. So the resident manager is a full-time ICC employee who's an adult who stays here 24/7, and the RAs are students who come, and they're going to be the ones that check your room. They're going to be the ones that kind of check you in and check you out when you move in. So a neat thing about Chickasaw Hall and all our dorms are there's no curfew, so you can come in and come out anytime you want. And but we do have quiet hours from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m., so we ask you to kind of stay quiet for people who are sleeping. And the other cool thing about on campus is there's no community bathrooms anywhere on campus, so you don't have to worry about that. We're going to show y'all fine arts now, and I'm going to take y'all to Leah.
All right, we're here in the W.O. Benjamin Fine Arts Auditorium in the Fine Arts Center here on the Fulton campus now. Basically, any art type class that takes place on our campus is housed inside this facility. This facility we see right here, this is actually the second largest gathering spot on campus. Whether it's movie nights, Miss ICC pageant, talent competitions, even ICC's The Voice, all of those things happen right here inside this facility. Most all of our students will have at least one class in this building because each degree program does require an arts elective. But if that's all you've got for the arts, that may be the only thing you have in here. If you're a theater major or a music major though, this building here will more than likely be your home.
My name is Leah Pennington and welcome to the Student Activity Center. This is the grill and it's the second dining option for students here on campus. Students can use their student ID to eat here once a day. And this is the campus police office. The campus police can patrol this campus 24/7 and students can pick up their parking decals here. So we're coming up on the Director of Student Activities office. The Director of Student Activities is Jake Hartfield and he heads up all intramural sports and activities that go on here at ICC. Here at ICC we'll offer intramural sports such as basketball, softball, tennis, and frisbee. And here in this office, students can check out ping pong equipment and pool equipment to play ping pong and pool anytime the Student Activities Center is open. Here in the Student Activities Center, we have one ping pong table and one pool table and 3 smart TVs. On these TVs, students can access their Swank account, which is the official ICC movie streaming services available for all students. So the Student Activities Center is open until midnight and it's the latest place that stays open on campus. This is the place where students come to hang out late at night and it's the place for all student activities.
All right, so we bumped into Dr. Allen, the president here at ICC during our tour. You know, we like to talk a lot about how student-oriented you are, Dr. Allen, and there's no better place to see a lot of students than right here at the Crane Pavilion.
That is exactly right. The Crane Pavilion is a great place on campus. It's really a beautiful spot. As you've talked about, you can see everything from this spot, really all of our instructional buildings. But the other great thing is it's really kind of the crossroads for campus. So students come in and out of this space all day long. So it's really neat. It's a great way to be able to see everybody in one sense, but also to find that new set of friends and have a chance to sit down and visit with them as well.
And that's what happened for us here today. We're out on the golf cart to give a tour. Dr. Allen passes by. You've always got to be on the lookout for this guy here on campus because he'll find you in the cafeteria, on the golf cart, all over the place.
Well, I love to see students out for a tour, and it's exciting to think about the great things that are coming at Itawamba Community College in the future, and I hope that you'll be a part of that.
Welcome to the academic building. This is where we take all of our math classes, business-related courses, and public speaking. So let's see a classroom in here. This is a COVID-style classroom. So the desks that have X on them, we do not allow students to sit in those right now. But even though you see all the desks in here, the student-teacher ratio is still 25:1. And this classroom is one of our math classrooms taught by the one and the only Bobby Gerald. All right, welcome to the Science Complex. So of course, this is where you'll take all of your science courses, and every course that you have will come with a lab, and they'll be taught by the same teacher. So let's go see one of our auditorium-style classrooms here in the Science Complex. Okay, now that we've seen one of our auditorium-style classrooms, let's check out the organic chemistry lab. So as you can see, all the big tables and all the gas chambers for chemistry, but every science class that you have, you'll have a lab that goes along with it, taught by the same teacher. So now that we've seen the Science Complex, let's go see the Fitness Center and the Davis Event Center.
All right, our next stop here is the Fitness Center. Keep in mind here, as well as most events and places on campus, all you need to have is your student ID. It is totally free. The only exception here at the Fitness Center, make sure and bring a towel along with you when you come to work out. Come on inside, let's take a look around. So you'll see right here when we come in, mostly elliptical cardio type stuff on this side, and as we work our way back on through, more of your free weights and stuff down towards the other end. Good hours, always good staff inside here to help you out. Altogether, a very nice amenity to have here for our students at ICC. So our next stop on the tour today is here inside the Davis Event Center, where tons of fun things are always taking place. Basketball, men's and women's, as well as our newest sport on campus, volleyball, all compete right here inside the Davis Event Center. But even if sports is not for you, this is a place you need to know about, because this is where commencement takes place every single year. So our goal is, after 2 years here with us at ICC, we'll have you on the floor right here inside the Davis Event Center for graduation. But you'll see a beautiful facility here, about 3,500 seats available. Most of the time for our athletic events, we'll have the band sitting down here on this end. Most of our students will be sitting down here on the opposite end from that. Altogether though, lots of fun things take place right here inside the Davis Event Center. As a student, this will be one of the places on your radar that you'll be at a lot.
Welcome to the library. I'm in one of our study rooms here. We have about 4 of these lined up down the length of the library, and that's just for students to come by and study in groups. So let's take a look throughout the rest of the library. Of course, they have plenty of books that you can check out to read for fun. And then also we have the red box where you can check out movies, and you can see that back over there. And then we have the games that you can check out as well, and go and take those and play them at the Student Activity Center and have lots of fun over there. You can also print in here. It's 10 cents a page. We have free Wi-Fi with tons of computers and plenty of room to study as well. You can even get a work-study job in the library, which is a job on campus. So now that you've seen a lot of our campus, including the library, we hope you enjoyed. We enjoyed showing you around ICC's beautiful campus. If you have any questions, you can email us at go2icc@iccms.edu.
We would love to show you around firsthand and meet with you and help you get your journey started here with us on campus at ICC. For a personal tour, go to tours.iccms.edu and come hang out with Taylor and I. Roll Tribe.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs, and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion, or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton, or online davisfordsales.com.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I could go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here. Good things come to those who wait, but waiting means staying where you are, and you were meant for more. At Itawamba Community College, you can earn an affordable degree, certificate, or credits to transfer to a university for a fraction of the cost of most colleges while having the experience of a lifetime. Summer and fall orientation registration is underway and spots are filling up fast. Don't wait. Apply today. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Brought to you by Renaissance Bank, the bank that understands you. Learn more at renaissancebank.com.